1, 2.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets.
French and fries.
Dave is unhappy with the size of his nuggets.
Look
Hey,
at those
1,
tiny
2.
nuggets.
Turn up the radio and sing along. It's time for another great song. This is the Great Song Podcast.
Season's greetings and welcome once again to the Great Song Podcast. I'm Rob Alley.
I am JP Mosier.
And all season long, we've been breaking down the greatest songs in modern music history. We've told you what makes them great. We've told you why we think they're awesome, and we've told you why you should too.
Man, it has been a fun season. I've really
gosh.
enjoyed season 2. Hope you guys have too. How are you doing today, Rob?
Fantastic.
There we go.
Here's what I did. So we came up to record today. We're in beautiful Music City, USA. And basically across the street from JP's house is a Goodwill. And I've always wanted to go inside. What I found out is, so today I was a little bit early. I beat JP here.
To my own house.
To your own house. And what I discovered when I got out of my car, I see big signs that say 99-cent outlet. So I didn't even know this existed, but the Goodwill here is a 99-cent. It's like a Dollar Tree of Goodwill. Everything, there's nothing that costs more than $1. Furniture, like I swear,
amazing.
It was like I think there were rental properties in there. It was insane.
A lock of Taylor Swift's hair.
Yeah, I mean, I literally bought my child a car seat for $1. Literally, that's not a joke. That's not an exaggeration.
That's a win.
Literally just bought my child a car seat. So incredible. Like you can't. That's amazing. So I'm doing fantastic.
Well, outstanding. That seems like the best of the things you can get there. So well done.
That is the best.
So
the best around. We never did that song.
We didn't. We talked about it.
We might.
We've hinted at it.
We'll get it.
Well, let's jump in and talk about the.
So welcome you guys. This is the best of season 2. We've compiled all the juiciest bits, all the least boring parts that we had to offer from the last 25 episodes of season 2.
A lot of laughter.
Oh, man, a lot of laughter. It's just so much laughter. We're getting ready for season 3, but we want to leave you this in the meantime so that you're just not dry in the desert of podcast land without your friends here at the Great Song Podcast.
This will hold you over.
Exactly. This is your oasis in the middle of the desert until season 3. So we got a couple of surprises up our sleeves, a few cool things that are coming in season 3. And so we can't wait to get that stuff to you. But in the meantime, we got about a half hour of just good laughs and just stupid tidbits of random goodness for you. So let's kick right into it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the best of season 2.
This is the Great Song Podcast.
Now, have you ever played with that pick? Did you ever play?
You're fired. Go home.
I just wanted to see if you felt like you had extra chops with the Van Halen pick.
You never tried it?
No.
Not once.
Oh, not once,
Oh,
not one
man.
time.
No.
With okay. I would have.
Yeah, I would have
tried it.
I would have tried it once and then broken it.
I would have done Rob would have done a pick slide and chopped it all up.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. So do you have could you put your hands on it right now still at home?
I know what drawer it's in.
Okay. Yeah. That's enough.
Good enough.
That's all you need. And just hoping you never have to use it at this point. You know what I'm saying? You'll sacrifice any other pick. There's nothing more.
What world do you live in where it comes down to you're out of picks. You have to use a pick.
It happens to me all the time.
You've got to get the Van Halen pick.
I've used quarters. You know what I'm saying?
I had a Phil Keggy pick I kept in my wallet forever, and I was like, I'm never going to use this. And then I was at church one day, and I was like, crud, I have to use the Phil Keggy pick. And so it happens.
Do you still have it?
No.
I have no grip on when it's cool to go falsetto. You know what I'm saying? John Mayer has a really good grip on it. Like certain people just know this would be cool if I went way up high here. But
and some people can pull it off. And so if you can't pull it off, don't.
Yeah, no.
Like if your falsetto is not there, don't.
It's something you got to work on to make it strong and whatever. Even like Steven Tyler will do it occasionally where he'll go that little kind of, thing there. Steven Tyler, thanks for stopping by. That was same to you, buddy.
Back at you, Steve.
Right? Kiss your mother with that mouth. That big, huge mouth.
Kiss all mothers at the same time with that mouth. I got to do one misheard lyric.
Oh, absolutely.
On the way out. So the chorus, which we could play a little sampling of, but my wife, I told her what song we're doing. She's like, oh, you're doing that Have You Had an Apple Pie song. I'm like, what? She thought it was Are You Reeling in the Cheese? But
she did not.
Wait, this is
You're lying.
No, this is the truth. She says, Have you had an apple pie? She swore it was have you had an apple pie.
No.
Listen to it and take a second, play the chorus, and think of those words. Think those words when you play it. I love you, babe. Listen to this. This is have you had an apple pie? Even if it's just that one sentence, just play it and hear it in your head. It'll make sense.
Have you had enough of
Oh my gosh.
Have you had an apple pie, everyone? That's not a common misheard lyric, but I experienced it firsthand. So there you go. You can send him out with a guitar solo now.
Oh man, you know what? I was gonna talk about something, but now I don't know if I even can. That's amazing. Oh wow. Okay, I gotta collect myself. That is hysterical. Man, that's funny. Jeez. Kayla, thank you for that. My day just got so much better.
The scientific name for gorilla is gorilla.
So that's like family, genus, species.
Yes, gorilla.
I feel like you got some bad information. Was that from a Waffle House
To
employee?
attract females.
Somebody just tell you like, Carol, what is this?
What's the scientific name for gorilla? Gorilla.
Like, all right, I'm writing it down.
Actually,
Hey, who was president in 1937?
Gorilla.
It's all the same. It's gorillas all the way down.
That's awesome. That's great. All right, the next person I want to talk about with Meet the Band is the violin player, and I want to play a game. I don't know if I can pull this off. I'm going to try. So his name is L. Shankar. He plays violin. He's from Sri Lanka, and everything I found about him talks a lot about his family. He's a family guy. So I'm going to flash the names of his family member under Rob's face.
Oh, no.
And he's going to have to remember. I'm just going to give him like 1 second to see the name.
Okay.
And you're going
Okay.
to have to just take a quick look. I wrote
Wow.
them out.
Okay.
There's going to be 4 family members, and we're going to see how many of the 4 he can get. We're going to do brother, father, mother, 2 brothers, a father, and a mother. So
Okay.
here we go. I'm going to pause it. Here you go. I'm going to walk over and flash these in front of you, and then we'll go live.
Okay.
So we're sharing a mic over here. I'm awfully
Yeah.
close, and I'm going to flash this in front of him from 1 second and then hide it. You just guys have to trust me that I'm showing it to him quickly. And go.
Okay. L. Sublanium.
Close. El Sobranium.
Ooh.
Good job. That's the father. That's one of the brothers. Sorry. And brother number 2. Here we go.
L. Vidianium.
El Vaidyanathan.
Oh.
Pretty close. And okay, here we go with father.
V. Lakashakamarian.
V. Lakshamarion.
Oh, I was so
It was
close.
close.
Wow.
It's over 3.
I'm so y'all think I'm just being racist
That
and
was
trying to make this
close.
stuff
It's
up.
really hard. These vowels and stuff are really tough.
Okay.
And round 4. Here we go with the mother.
Okay. Ooh, L.C. Thanaki.
El Sithalakashami.
Like
Oh, man, we were
Sithalakashami.
so close. Okay, I'm going back to my mic. Pause break.
All right, I feel like I was reading shampoo ingredients. No offense to all the L.C. Thalakashamis out there listening, but your name sounds like a shampoo ingredient. You know, over time, styles change, and the Lauryn Hill delivery just feels a little bit more...
Intense.
Yeah, like Roberta Flack's now, looking back on it, I'm sure it didn't feel this way in the 70s, but looking back on it now, it kind of feels a little bit dry. Kind of feels like she's singing a song. You know what I mean?
It's a pretty song.
Yeah, she's singing a pretty great song, but it feels a little bit more like a journal entry.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
that's good.
Whereas...
She's telling the story, but Lauryn Hill is yelling the story at you.
Yes, exactly. She's like, I can't believe he killed me with his song like this.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so dead. Literally so dead because of a song.
Yeah, like Roberta Flack is like the nice crier, and freaking Lauryn Hill is like Nancy Kerrigan. She just got clubbed. Yeah.
Why? Why is he killing me with his song?
Yeah.
Who would do this? Shouts out to Nancy Kerrigan. Sorry about that. Joe Walsh, guitarist for the legendary band Eagles. That is not the Eagles, by the way. It is just
Eagles.
Eagles. If you look on their albums, it's not the Eagles. It's Eagles because they're pretentious.
How about that?
They're a little touchy about some things. So don't be going around calling them The Eagles.
We should start a band called The Eagles
The Eagles.
or something, or even The Eagles or some Eagles.
Yeah. Yeah, some Eagles. Mo Eagles. Gimme Mo Eagles. Yeah. So yeah, Joe Walsh, guitarist forever with the Eagles, along with, for Eagles.
For Eagles.
I just did it. I warned myself already.
Autopilot.
Wow. So guitarist for Eagles. Yeah. So here's what we're gonna do for the rest of the episode. I'll have to remember to go back and post and edit this for the rest of the episode. If we reference Eagles, but we accidentally say the Eagles, then I'm gonna bleep it like we swore.
That's awesome. That's great.
So it'll be like
Bleeping Eagles.
yeah.
That's funny.
That's great. So
Anyway.
Joe Walsh, guitarist for the Eagles.
We're gonna intentionally do it now.
Yeah.
Guess, do you know who all does backing vocals on this? I'll help you.
Okay.
Don Felder, Glenn Fry, Don Henley, Timothy B. Schmidt.
No kidding.
Eagles. Oh, there's a long bleep for you.
Oh man.
Nice job asking your new, because he recorded this after he joined Eagles.
Yeah.
So like he joined Eagles and then recorded this album. But he's in this band, so you want to include your new friends.
Yeah.
So they sang some background vocals.
Wow,
on it.
that's so cool.
So that's a pretty powerhouse of background vocals.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't.
doesn't get better than Eagles
Eagles
for vocalists.
They really soar on vocals.
Stop. No.
They really
no.
can spread
No.
their.
No.
They really have large
No.
talents.
No. America. Eagles.
That's right. Lee Greenwood, what are you
Oh,
doing
my
here?
goodness.
Did you know? Did you know that if you mention Eagles and America,
Lee Greenwood
just shows
up in your mirror.
I dare you, say it right now. JP, how you doing today, man?
I am fantastic, Rob. I just had a wonderful breakfast at the Music City Diner.
Oh, yeah.
You have been there twice with me, but we've never eaten there.
It's so true. We got up and left both times.
The same day, within an hour of each visit, we went to this same restaurant twice. The first time, they were like, it's a 20-minute wait, and we're like, eh.
So we
left.
waited about 10 minutes of it, 15 minutes
we were
of it.
about 19 minutes of the
Yeah.
20, and then we're like, we're going to leave. And then, we're like, wait, that does sound good. So we went back and gave it another shot, got our seat, and while we're sitting there, a Jersey Mike's commercial comes on the television. So we were those people that said, man, that Jersey Mike's looks really good. So we got up and left the Music City Diner to get a Jersey Mike's.
So kudos to Jersey Mike's advertising department.
That's
because
right.
you literally got us to leave a restaurant in
In a
which
restaurant.
we were already seated.
I had ordered the waters already. They were, yeah. So anyway.
So today we're doing the Jersey Mike's theme song. Jersey Mike's, it's so good. Have a sandwich, you'll love it. Oh, that feels like a Michael McDonald. Like you can kind of feel Michael McDonald
Oh
in
yeah,
there too.
he's sitting in the back. His head swaying. And he's sweaty. Hey, Michael McDonald stopped by. Goodness gracious. We're getting flooded with musical guests today.
Congratulations on season 2, guys.
Thanks, Michael. Appreciate it. Did you run here? Are you tired?
I'm a little tired.
You've been running around. Thanks for making it.
I don't know. I almost went into, I don't even know what. Have you ever seen the clip on Family Guy? This is one of my favorite all-time Family Guy gags. I haven't watched a ton of Family Guy, but there's a clip on there of Michael McDonald sneezing.
No.
They're like, Family Guy always does cut scene
Sure.
jokes, right? So
Yeah.
they just cut to Michael McDonald sneezing. He's sitting in a chair and he goes, he goes,
Yes.
oh, it's amazing.
Oh, man, that's
I just
awesome.
love it.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Michael.
Thanks, Michael.
Bon Jovi, the It's My Life tour
What?
was number 1. Isn't that
Ew.
bigger than U2? I was like, how in the world?
Ew.
But apparently,
This is highest grossing?
This is
Like,
grossing. Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, there's
that
no
is
way.
gross.
Yeah, so that was
That
number
song
1.
will never
will not be on the Great
darken
Song
the
Podcast.
doors of this podcast.
And neither, even though I like it, Rob doesn't, the Always song, which is the world's worst lyrical
Oh my gosh.
song.
Let's just quote the first verse of that song and just listen to the number of mixed metaphors. This Romeo is bleeding, but you can't see his blood. It's nothing but some feelings that this old dog kicked up. It's been raining since you left me. Now I'm drowning in the flood. See, I've always been a fighter, but without you, I give up. That is the worst garbage I have ever heard in my life.
But raise your hand if you just quoted every lyric to it.
Gosh, you can't help it. You can't help. It's the only thing they played on school buses for like 3 years. If you had to have one CD stuck in your car for 10 years.
You guys tell us.
If you yes, you guys tell us.
I'm not playing this
Tweet
game.
us at Worship Nerd, at Penny Trader 10, at
Or a
Great Song
cassette
Pod.
stuck in your cassette player.
Sure. If you're JP,
Or an
it's still
8-track
possible.
stuck in your 8-track player.
So it's either this or it's Windows and Wind, as JP so eloquently put it. What's your CD of choice, your album of choice that...
It's got to be drivable, so it's not your desert island CD.
Yeah.
It's your driving in a car.
Yeah.
You have to picture the venue that you're in. So you're in your Ford Taurus or your Dodge Dart, whatever it is you kids drive these days.
Mine's Jock Jams.
No, it is not. Y'all ready for this?
That would be stuck in my car for exactly 2 full plays, and then I would drive off a bridge. So it might still be stuck in my car for a decade, but my car would be buried at the bottom of a river. This song has been used for, well, tons of things. But the funniest one that I thought was that Scottish darts player Robert Thornton uses this song as his walk-on song.
Darts players have walk-up songs?
That was my note. Like, I just didn't know that was a thing, you know? Yes, there are, professional darts players and whatever, but it's just not a thing that, like, you know, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Robert Thornton.
That's right. That's a good darts walk-up song, though. I would think so, because I would have a good pace, like with my foot. Y'all can't visualize it, but I'm nailing this walk-up,
killing it.
Darts walk-up. And then, well, I know I'm going to be, click, nail, bam, bullseye.
You want to talk a little bit about Tony Danza?
As Mel Clark in Angels in the Outfield.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Other than Who's the Boss, that's my only Tony Danza reference.
Yeah, this is one of the great, one of my personal favorite
misheard
lyrics is "Hold Me Closer, Tony Danza."
Yeah,
I just think that's a good, solid one. I don't really know anything about Tony Danza.
Fictional pictures and movies. Tony Danza played Mel Clark in The Angels in the Outfield.
I could not have told you his name. I'm shocked that you just pulled that out.
Any kind of baseball movie. I'll put him up there with Henry Rowan Gardner from
Rookie of the Year.
Yeah. Maybe Wild Thing Vaughn from Major League.
Yeah, Rick Vaughn is probably going to be my go-to.
He's your closer. So we'll start with Rowan Gardner.
Yeah.
Then bring Mel Clark out of the pen, and we're going to close with Wild Thing Vaughn.
Okay,
it's a pretty good little pitching staff.
Who's Kevin Costner's pitcher from?
Oh man,
For the Love
that's
of the Game,
right. Goodness, yeah, For the Love of the Game. I can't remember his name. Oh my goodness, go Tigers! Holy cow, I'm failing right now.
Who's your favorite fictional baseball pitcher out there? Let us know
out there.
At Great Song Pod. Who's your favorite baseball fictional pitcher from a movie? We're getting into the MLB playoffs and all that stuff. It's an exciting time of the year. It just feels different. We're
both
exciting.
Braves fans. And
Absolutely.
We got a good warm and fuzzy feeling about this
Braves.
year.
You may be out of the playoffs already by the time this comes out. Who knows? I don't know.
Me and Rob shared a story at lunch about where we both were when Sid Bream scored against the Pirates, 92
National League Championship Series.
Rob's got a great story. I've got a great story, but we'll keep it in the family.
That's
it's a good one. Where were you when Sid Bream slid in home?
Where were you in 92? Written by Freddie Mercury. It is number 166 on Rolling Stone's 500 Greatest Songs list, sandwiched between number 167, Tracy Chapman's Fast Car, and number 165, Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You. Wait, what? Hold on. Let's get real. Let's get real. Rolling Stone, come on. You are literally going to look me in the face and tell me that Sinead O'Connor's Nothing Compares to You is better than Bohemian freaking Rhapsody.
You just love crying.
I mean, really? Okay, she cried on camera and she tore up a picture of the Pope, and everybody loves Prince and rest in peace, rest in power, rest in new power generation. But let's get real here. Come on. Come on. No. Absolute injustice. I don't care. Its position is one thing. If it's 166 all time, that's fine, okay? And if you want to say it's just barely better than Tracy Chapman's Fast Car.
I thought Rob was going to be like, come on, Tracy Chapman. Come on.
But there is no way.
He is awesome.
Oh, my gosh.
The same piano that Freddie Mercury plays is the same piano that Paul McCartney plays on Hey Jude.
Whoa.
Boom.
Wow.
Another song that's too long for radio. They said, and that piano, what kind of character does that piano have?
Oh my gosh. That's one of those things that you would sit down at, like, feel like hallowed ground.
That's right.
Like,
and you play chopsticks, and it sounds like amazing.
Ding, 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 ding.
You guys know Heart and Soul. Here we go.
I have a question for you. How can my friends hear this podcast?
They can find us at greatsongpodcast.com. That's our website. Or
Great Pod Contest.
Great Song Podcast.
Great Songs Podcast.
I say if Metallica's drummer was a judge, he'd be Lars Ulrich. It feels like this would be a great live... You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like one of those moments.
It is.
Like,
yeah, and I try to picture myself there with an orchestra.
Yeah.
And feel it.
And just the whole crowd like swaying with their lighters or whatever in the air, exactly. And everybody's hold me closer, just feeling it. Here's "Have Mercy on the Criminal." Let me take a listen because I don't know this song at all. So let me take a listen and hear what you're talking about. Wow. Man, I mean, really, it's like they really just
featuring
said,
Clapton on violin. Yeah. It's like, what?
It's like they said, if we put it on a different beat, it's not stealing, right?
Yeah.
Like,
goodness gracious. Every time I hear that come in, I'm like, whoa, why is Elton John playing Layla?
Yeah. I mean, it's like, you ever heard the explanation from Vanilla Ice as to how his bass line wasn't stolen from Under Pressure?
Yeah.
He goes, okay, well, theirs is dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun, and mine is dun 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 dun. So it's not. I mean, I didn't steal that. Like, okay, I feel like, all right, man, that's pretty jarring.
It's pretty brazen to jump out there, right?
But you know what? Apparently, the devil had a fiddle of gold, and he bet it up against Johnny's soul because he thought he was better. What happens here is the devil's in a bind.
That's right. He was way behind.
He was way behind, and so he was trying to maybe cut some corners, and he's
in a slump.
He's got souls to steal, man.
He's been 0 for 3 in the series, right. And he's like, man.
You know, everybody knows Devil has trouble with sliders and left-handed pitching.
Stupid knuckleball gets me every time.
So that's right. He's in a slump, and wow, and this is the story of what happened.
That's right.
When
this is Casey at the bat, but for the devil.
But for the devil, that's right. This is the Casey at the bat version that they tell in hell around the campfire. I guess a huge campfire,
man,
probably.
That's right.
Big old campfire. So anyway, Johnny wins. Johnny beats the devil. He's the best after all. And the devil has to just find some other soul. Now he's even further behind.
That's right.
He's like, great.
I wasted all this time and I lost my fiddle.
So now I can't even con some other kid. Because I didn't.
Triangle contest now.
He's like, all right. He's all right, kid. I bet
I can hit this thing 42 times before you. Yeah.
He just keeps losing. And eventually he's like, all right, kid, I'll tell you what. I see you're pretty good at paper, rock, scissors, son, but give the devil his due.
Yeah, that's right.
Anyway, he's like, all right, Johnny, guess a number between 1 and 10.
We're going to play War, the card game, because nobody ever wins that, ever.
No.
That and Monopoly are the longest games.
Just eternal, yeah. Right. Which is good for the devil. He likes to play eternal games because he's kind of an eternal thing.
This is the Great Song Podcast.
Humor. Oh man.
Oh my God.
It was the best.
We're so funny.
Season 2.
Glad we could celebrate ourselves in this way.
Good times.
Thanks so much for listening, you guys. That was the season 2 wrap up. We hope you enjoyed it. Man, thanks for sticking with us through 50 episodes.
That's
50
amazing.
plus now episodes of the Great Song Podcast. A year plus of goodness. And we got plans through like 2035. So we're going to be here for a good long time. Can't wait to see you for season 3 and beyond. Listen, check us out on Spotify. We got some cool stuff. We've got playlists on Spotify for the that are just the songs from the first 2 seasons. We've got a playlist for each of the first 2 seasons. And of course, we'll be adding season 3 as we get into season 3. Got cool new stuff on the horizon. We're all over the place, worldwide, global advertising, merchandise campaign, Prada. I'm just saying things now. I don't know. JP, how you want to wrap up season 3?
Oh man, let's send them out.
All right. We'll see you guys later. Goodbye from Rob.
And JP.
Go listen to some music.